The word martial, for example, martial arts. The word martial means battle, war, fighting. Okay, and the Roman god of war was Mars, like the planet Mars, which is named after Mars, the god Mars. And Mars, the god Mars, represents war and battle. Now, to survive, people had to fight wars. Not only if they became soldiers, but they became also defenders from soldiers. Yeah, you have to defend yourself against soldiers sometimes. That's how it goes. So humans fought many wars. They used all kind of animals. They used all kind of weapons they can have. They had to steal food. So even soldiers had no choice because they had to eat while on the battle. They will just go to a farm and take the food, and that's how it is. Or you'd be put to death if you refuse. So farmers had to also protect themselves against soldiers. Or soldiers had to protect their countries from being attacked. So they want to conquer. They want to put their own. These days, you may say you want to put your flag on the opposite place. You know, on the enemy. You have it. Every country had its enemies to fight and everything, and they had their allies and stuff like that. They used many weapons throughout history. Now, as time went on, okay, mankind noticed that he had to defend himself in the street. That you don't have to be a soldier or defend yourself against a soldier. You can defend yourself against another person on the street that try to rob you or kill you or whatever. But either way, martial arts, self-defense became a thing. It became more popular and more popular, and there were more weapons made for people to use. One weapon is the hammer. If you look at the history, a man used hammer, or people used hammers to defend himself. All shapes, all sizes, all kind of hammers. Of course, the thing about it is that the hammer could be too heavy, and when you try to use the hammer, you lower your arms, make you open to the other enemies. You have to use the right kind of hammer. You know, this one's lighter. So don't laugh at the superhero Thor, the mighty Thor, because not only did he have a hammer, lots of people had hammers. They were finding all kind of hammers. Look it up in the internet; they'll tell you that. Also, the hammer could be used for blocking, for striking, for killing over the head, in many ways. Also, you can take this part out, take this handle off, put a rope or cord, and you can make a meteor hammer and fling it towards a person, cracking their skull, killing them, or hurting them, or injuring them real bad. A hammer is very important to have, but you have to know how to use it. It shouldn't be too heavy, okay? So, if you remember Thor, he's the only one that can lift it. And then Captain America lifted it up too near the end. But anyone tried to lift it, they couldn't lift it. It was too heavy. You see? So if you cannot lift the hammer, if it's too heavy over here, it's not going to be useful to you. In fact, a heavy hammer, like a baseball bat, can be too heavy that the more you swing it, the more you use it, the more you lower your arms. You have to know how to pick the right kind of. This one is very light. But see, this you can use in many ways. You can hold it this way. You can hold it this way. And you can have somebody in the stomach or the abdomen. Really, hold it, the abdomen. the grind. See here? The grind. See? The chin. The temple. You can use the hammer this way. Underneath the chin. You can use it for hook. Punch it this way to the throat, to the temple. Be careful with that. That can kill somebody. Okay? If you think you're going to hit them in the head with this to knock them out, you're going to kill them and, unalive them. Excuse my language. Everybody used to do it unalive. So you really got to be careful. Unless you're really on the battlefield, I wouldn't use this in somebody's head. Okay, you can go to jail for murder or get arrested. All right. But, so you can hit somebody this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, any way you want to. That's a hammer. It's got to be light and strong, okay? And remember, you can take the support off. Take the handle off, tie a cord or a heavy chain, and not too heavy, but enough to swing it like a meteor hammer and fling it. So a hammer is a good weapon to use for martial arts. So if you're sleeping and somebody comes to your house, or maybe more than one person comes to your house to rob you, you have no weapon to use. You have no gun or a knife or whatever. You can use a hammer, but you have to practice every day. Don't just come pick it up and use it. Then they use the hammer against you. You got to pick it up every day and use it. Find something and use it. And you can throw it too. Learn how to throw it. Right to their face, right to their head, right to their heads. Or, boom, smash the gun hand. Smash the leg. Anything you can do, it'll work. All right? You can go like this too, sideways, like this, when they're running to you, and get them in the throat. Get them right in the throat. This way, this way, again to the grind, this way. Okay? Okay? This way, any way you want. Whatever you do, you can use a hammer. Learn to use one, okay? But not too heavy, or you're gonna lower your hand. Don't forget, you can block many ways. You can block this way. If you want to, you can block this way, any way you want. It's a good tool to use. Don't underestimate the hammer. Don't underestimate the hammer. It's very useful. If you go to your history of martial arts and war, lots of people use hammers. Okay? Lots of people, soldiers, farmers, everyone. All right? All right, just let you know. Over and out. Have a good day. Bye-bye.